trying to accomplish. Apparently, from what I'm understanding, based on the history, it's quite the task that we're going to have to put together to achieve this. And also what I'm learning is Lubbock has pulled it off. So the goal is to get Lubbock maybe down here to teach us how to do this.
Who? Lubbock.
Lubbock.
No. You don't need to get Lubbock down here to teach you how to do it.
Well,
You want to come talk?
I've done it.
You'll be
okay?
called upon.
I did it. I just did it myself.
We get a task force together to get with the
Did it
city
work?
and bring
Yeah.
all the,
Oh, it
try to
did?
bring, we're gonna
That's
try to
why you
bring
have
all,
alcohol.
we're trying to bring all, get a task force from the chamber and along with the city and try to bring all the different partnerships in, I mean, all the different people that can contribute to try to relook at the subject and try to bring that forward. You know, it has to be a city election, so it's gonna be who gets their voters out, because as I was telling them, the last city election, at we got 30-something thousand people in the city. The last municipal election, we had 2,000 people that decided who the mayor and the council are.
2,000?
Now, huh?
Only 2,000?
2,000.
Yeah.
It's not, and that's not unusual.
All right. Thank you, guys. Great job.
And we helped, we kind of made a switch because we're not that generation.
Yeah.
So we felt like the first thing we need to do is poll young people in Deer Park. What is it that would get them to stay in Deer Park? What is it that they enjoy doing? Figuring out how to market that to some degree, possibly even using our high school, because we have marketing class there, we have our new CTE, kind of getting the seniors involved to some degree, also maybe even talking to Van Wigington and getting San Jacinto College involved a little bit too, and figuring out what it is that they enjoy. A couple of things that we needed to note, that the city is building pickleball courts over there by old San Jacinto Elementary. They're leasing the property from the school district, and once again, that's that partnership we always talk about. We're allowing them to lease that property for 99 years for $1 or something like that. It's, you know, one of these giveaway type things, but building pickleball courts. And then Debbie was talking about this dog park.
$3 million dog park coming with a splash pad for your dog. I mean, I just think that, I don't know if that's necessarily younger generation, but I think it's cool.
A lot of people,
Yeah.
And then we're thinking, you know, what is it they want? Entertainment to some degree, whether it's sports bars, restaurants, pickleball, chicken and pickles, something that draws people here, like Tom was talking about, that, you know, a weekend destination type thing. So.
But, yeah, Bella was talking about like, what's it? McIntyre's, it's over there on Nassau Road 1, and she, you know, so if we got the alcohol, then maybe we could do some sort of like, some kind of McIntyre's or something that also offered, you know, putt golf or, you know, something to go with it that would be fun.
And so some of the things that we came up with were partnering with groups for other events, the Rotary Club, a farmer's market, craft shows, art shows. One of the things that we talked about was drawing on history, right? For the fall festival, you would have these type of things, and then you would invite the drill team, the local drill team to come. They would bring their parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles, and then they would end up buying things, right? As a result of that. We talked about city engagement, city and neighborhood engagement. One of the examples was when I was growing up here, we had a police officer. That was my community officer. I knew if anything happened, I could always call Officer Price. But we wanted to know, can the city become involved, whether it's trash pickup or emergency, when it's not an emergency? When you get to know them and you go, oh, this is that guy. You know, we're talking about quality of life. How do we enhance that community other than Deer Park's where I live, but I work in the city, and I come and I sleep there because it's a safe, quiet place. But that's not a community. It's a bedroom community.
Yeah, the only thing with that is, how does it help businesses? You're saying residential.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
And then we also talked about how can we help the revitalization of North End. And it was mentioned some of the other cities have had grants available for some of the small businesses that needed to upgrade their facade but just didn't have the wherewithal to do it. And in other cities, they've had grants where if the owner of the company would put up 50%, the city would match in a grant 50%. I don't know that our city is in a place to do that because taxpayers may have an issue with that. However, could the chamber have an initiative that we would start looking towards having grants available for businesses, not only in their growth area, that kind of thing, and not just at a storm time, but at a time to revitalize and beautify our city simply by starting with facades on their buildings.
It's a great project for your foundation.
And one of the other things that was mentioned, I don't know, somebody on the group, but different communities have like bronze statues and stuff. Maybe that at a city park or something. Or maybe the piece of property next to the Chamber of Commerce, that blank,
Oh, I have
that
plans.
blank. That would be a great place to put a fountain or something where people could come take pictures. That could be the anchor to maybe a pedestrian area in the north side, right? And we'd have to talk to the city about changing some of the parking.